How do I fix div0? Error with Excel average. Imagine you're trying to find the average of a list of numbers in Excel, but instead of a number, you see a message that says div0. This can be confusing, but it's actually a common issue that happens when Excel tries to divide by 0. So, how do you fix it? Let's walk through some simple steps to get your formulas working smoothly again. First, the div0. Error appears when your average function tries to divide by 0. This happens if there are no numeric values in the range you are averaging. For example, if all cells are empty, contain text, or have error messages, Excel can't perform the calculation. It's like trying to divide something by nothing, which isn't allowed in math or Excel. The first thing to check is whether your range actually contains numbers. Sometimes numbers are stored as text, which Excel ignores in calculations. Look for small green triangles in the top corner of cells. If you see them, you can convert these text numbers into real numbers. Select those cells, then click the warning icon and choose Convert to Number. Alternatively, you can use the Text to Columns feature found on the Data tab to quickly change text-formatted numbers into numeric values. Next, make sure your range doesn't include cells with errors like value, or NA. These errors can cause the average function to return div0, because Excel can't divide by an error. To handle this, you can combine your average formula with the IFRA function. For example, instead of just writing is equal to average, A1 to A10, you can write is equal to IFRA, average, A1 to A10, no data, which will show a message if there's an error instead of the error message. Another useful trick is to check if there are any numbers in your range before calculating the average. You can do this with the count function. For example, write is equal to if, count, A1 to A10 0, average, A1 to A10, no numbers to average. This way, Excel only tries to find the average if there are actual numbers present, preventing the error from showing up. Also, verify that your cells are formatted as number or general, not text. If they are formatted as text, Excel might ignore them in calculations. To fix this, select the cells, go to the Home tab, and choose Number from the Format dropdown. Finally, if you are averaging only visible cells, like after filtering, use functions like subtotal or aggregate instead of average. These functions can ignore hidden or filtered cells, giving you accurate results without errors. By following these steps, you can prevent or fix the div0 error in your average formulas. Remember, understanding how Excel handles empty cells, text, and errors helps you create more reliable calculations. This approach aligns with mastering the basics of sum and average functions and knowing how to handle common formula errors. Now you can confidently troubleshoot and keep your spreadsheets running smoothly.